What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. First off, shout out to Compton Rick Rock. He's I'm not gonna lie. I keep telling you guys, he's putting out a lot of fire content. And what I'm gonna say right now, what I'm gonna say right now is someone needs to start a new segment called When the Internet Goes Wrong. So apparently, this dude, King Pill. I don't know who King Pill is. I've seen him on the internet. I saw that he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight for extra, allegedly, right? And I've seen him on IG. I've seen people say that he got into a gang when he was like, I don't know, man. They say he was damn near 30 years old when he got into a hood, and I don't know, but I'm literally looking at a picture of him right now. And it's another Compton Rick, right? And this one, I didn't watch this one. It's titled Aunt Hefe confronts King Pill over trade disrespect. It got heated. And on the thumbnail, it looks like King Pill cannot throw up the gang sign in a proper form or fashion, right? But the video I did watch, and I don't know why it's not up here. The video I did watch was allegedly King Pill went to go do a show with the 16 and Aunt Hefe and some other people, right? And King Pill pulled up faded. Allegedly, he was on shrooms and who knows what else, right? And he said some foul shit. Well, at least something that, Aunt Hefe felt that, hey, that disrespected his hood, him being from A-Tray. So he said something. And let's keep this in mind, people. Let's keep this in mind. Aunt Hefe was whatever. He's a Crip from A-Tray, gangster Crip. And King Pill is allegedly he's a blood from Pomona. I don't know where he's from. I remember them having like, what is it, like the islands, then the 456. I don't know, if that's when I was in YA. I remember hearing those terms. I don't know where he's from, right? But so this is gang member to gang member, right? And King Pill said something, and I'm sure when he said it wasn't referring to Aunt Hefe's neighborhood, but a tray is a tray to him, right? So you diss a tray, you diss him. So he and right? I don't know how he said it. I didn't watch it, but they said from that point on, King Pill was very interested in whatever was going on in his own mind because his mouth just clamped down. He had nothing else to offer. So they said, like, that Aunt Hefe was kind of like, he said what he said. The dude didn't get off, so he doesn't want to be a bully. So he was kind of like, just went on with the show. Professionalism exhibited. There you go. But when the internet goes wrong. But after the show, everybody's leaving. The 16 is, has a little concern. Okay, bam, he sees, people, everybody left, and hey, cool. Coast just cleared, right? Or so the 16 thought. Because King Pill was laying in the cut. The 16 went to go get him some food because he was hungry. He developed a hell of an appetite stirring the pot. You know, it gets you hungry when you're stirring the pot. You know, so after he stirred the pot and, you know, things, you know, where, you know, they gave him more stuff to talk about for the following day. He's thinking, you know, hey, I got some stuff to talk about tomorrow. You know, he in his mind, King Peel really ain't with it. And I'm going to talk about it as soon as he leaves. That's what Adam was probably thinking, right? However, King Peel had some stuff on his mind. Specifically, he wanted to get paid. So he pushes up on Adam. Hey, Adam. Wait, probably like that. Hey, Adam. And he wants Adam to pay him for his appearance on No Jumper. He needs that. That big time money, he needs that. What? It was only $200. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm listening to the video, right? And it's $200. And he pushed up on the 16. And fuck your food, man. And you know what it reminded me of? What's that movie? When Chris Rock was a basshead? Nah, he wasn't really a basshead. But whatever he was, and he went to the fucking shop, and he just wanted one rib. Cammy, let me get one rib.
How much for an order of ribs? Let me get one.
Just let me get one rib. Let me find out. This is the real life CB3, or whatever that guy's name was. I don't remember his damn name. But how are you trying to establish a presence? How are you trying to establish a presence on the internet as being this thugged out gangster gangbanger? You know, I mean, the brand new Debo. And you said, according to the 16, from what I saw on the Compton Rick Rock show, make sure you watch everything on Compton Rick Rock. This dude said he needs that $200 to get home. Now, according to King Azulai, according to the 16, he had that thing on him. You know, the 16 was strapped. What's the point? The dude pushed up on Adam. Now, the 16 did like do a little, you know, push back. You know, I give it to him. But he didn't pull anything out, or, you know. Do you think the feds issued that gun to him? Fun fact, maybe they did. But luckily, cooler heads prevailed, and luckily, Adam didn't have to put that demo down, you know. God forbid he get busted for anything and have to go in the county jail and, you know, fend for himself. But I just found it funny as hell. A broke-ass internet figure who probably would have got a job at No Jumper had he played his cards right, just because of how weird his shtick is, right? The whole act. And instead, when the A-Tray pushed up on him, that fool did the turtle. I mean, he just went inside his shell and just got very interested in his thoughts. But one thing, I don't care if he was on shrooms. I don't care if he was drunk. I don't care if he was high. I don't care what it was. He knew he better not fuck with Aunt Hefe and better go ask Adam for some money. Woo! Damn. The struggle is real. Listen, I know. Right now, I understand. The economy, with everything going on, man, the way of the world, $200 is $200, Holmes, but damn. How'd you get there in an Uber? Why you need $200 to get? You can't get home unless you have $200. Did you Uber? And you Ubered you had a bunch of people with you. So you didn't get paid. How'd you get home? Hey, what about if you watch Compton Rick Rock's? Maybe that was it. I didn't see the title of it. I was doing something that was playing in the background, but as soon as I heard what was going on, I picked it up and I was watching it. And why did the 16, when he talked about how he had that thing on him, he said he was trying to calculate where the line is for him to, and this is what Adam said. He said so he could basically like draw down on cuh. Adam is very, very comfortable. I know, like, when I was growing up, I know in YA especially, let somebody play with being a Crip and saying cuh that wasn't a Crip. They'd have knocked his motherfucking teeth out. I mean, when you look at the Compton Rick Rock thing, you see who's sitting there with them. Of course, it was I don't want to say, because the guy always says that I say his name for clout. I can't. If I say that guy's name, there's nothing to it, right? But I just wanted to put out this video. I thought it was funny. You guys want to see everything? Compton Rick Rock was actually funny in this one. My bad, but I thought it was a funny one. But go ahead and check it out. Compton Rick Rock TV. It's my video for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.